Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to another very exciting video. Today we're going to be talking about this little gem that can be found on the original Game Boy. A game called James Bond 007. So let's check it out. Just off the bat, I want to say that this is an amazing game if you do have nostalgia for it. 100% worth revisiting. But if you don't have history with this game, or if you don't particularly like the franchise, definitely leave this one out. However, if top-down Zelda games are your jam, you might want to check this one out. It's pretty much Zelda switched out for James Bond. Let's just face it guys, that just sounds amazing. As a tribute to the franchise, this game, it gives me them feels. It just pays homage to the series so well. It's got it all. It's got the exploding pen. It's got the laser watch. It's got some Q Branch shenanigans. It's got the whole casino theme. Oh, and as a matter of interest, this is actually how I learned how to play blackjack at the age of 9. It's got Moneypenny. It's got the Bond girls. It's got the puns. It really hits the spot in terms of nostalgia. Another thing about playing through this game is I got really engaged with the story. The story is actually way deeper than it has any right to be. Early in the game, you got to defeat a warlord, and later in the game, you revisit this land. And the warlord you took out just left a hole for this other bad guy, and he isn't so good to the villagers as the original guy. Anyways, James Bond's actions aren't necessarily the best choices for the civilians. James Bond is acting in the best interests of MI6. For England, James! It's stuff like that that's very true to the character of James Bond. And it was stuff like that that just made me think. And if a video game makes you think, it's done something right. So suffice to say that this game, it's got some good story elements. Let's talk about the gameplay. So this game actually does a very good job at telling you what to do. The bulk of this gameplay is really just talking to people to acquire items and exchange said items for other items you will eventually use down the road. If that sounds confusing, like I said, this game does a very good job at telling you what you need to do. It even requires you to think laterally. For example, at some point in this game, you need to see this guy to forge your documents, and you just need to get him the 2 items that he requires to make that document. The combat in this game is not the greatest. The weapons at your disposal aren't very Bond-like. In my opinion, the machete and the shield are your best items. Is a machete synonymous with the James Bond name? Is a shield synonymous with the James Bond name? I bloody well don't think so. You get a machine gun and a pistol, but when you get into a shootout, it's kind of awkward because you gotta be moving around a lot just to shoot, and it's not really the greatest thing. If you find yourself in one of these situations where it's just easier to use the machete, go for it. This game does get quite challenging, and believe me when I say, these poorly constructed hitboxes will be your best friend in these given situations. This game also consists of a lot of mazes, so that may drive a few people insane. Replaying this game, I actually couldn't do it without going online and looking at a playthrough. I beat this game when I was 9. How did I do that? No walkthrough guides, no internet. I don't know how I did it, but I beat this game when I was 9, guys. It's a remarkable feat given the fact that I couldn't even beat this game as an adult without having to look through a playthrough. But I must say, the only thing I don't really like about this game is the size of all the bosses. Here we can see Oddjob, and as we know, Oddjob is a small person. However, in this game, Oddjob is a giant, just like the rest of the bosses. Now, for the sound design of this game. The whole Bond theme in 8-bit sounds amazing. They nailed it. However, the original soundtrack that they put together for this game, sure, it gets the job done, but is that good enough? Let's just think about that. So I'm going to reiterate, is this game worth playing today? If you have nostalgia for the franchise, if you grew up with this game, it's 100% worth a revisit. If you like top-down Zelda games, maybe check it out. But I wouldn't recommend this to someone that's coming into this game expecting this to be a cool top-down Zelda-like game. For me, it was a fun nostalgia trip. Unbelievably, I beat this game when I was 9. It was a fun nostalgia trip. How about you guys? Did you guys ever play this game growing up? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, that's it for me. See ya.